Hey guys, I'm making this quick tutorial just to show you the different cables that there are for iPhone 5, iPhone 3GS, and iPad 3 versus iPad 4. They're both retina displays but yet have different type of cables. So I'm going to teach you that right now very quickly. So first of all, we're going to start with the old school cables, well, the so-called old school cables. So this cable, see this cable right here is your basic cable, the one that first came out. This goes all the way back from iPhone 2G till iPhone 4S. Okay, so till iPhone 4S you have this cable, and you have this to charge it with. Okay, so all you have to do is plug that in, and you can plug it into your wall and charge up your cable. Same cable you use to sync up with your computer. Okay, same charging cable, same one you choose for your computer. So that's from iPhone 2G, 3G, 3GS, 4, and 4S. You're looking at this one. Same thing goes for iPad 3. iPad 3 is retina display. Okay, so you might have a retina display iPad, and it could be the 3. The 3 came out before the 4, which was retina display with this type of cable. Okay, there were some issues and a lot of people complaining about the iPad 3 with Apple, that Apple, they could have come out with this type of cable and other technology that they implemented into the iPad 4. They could have done that with the iPad 3, so that's why Apple stopped selling the iPad 3 and then just started selling the iPad 4. Also, it was just very soon, so they switched from iPad 3 to iPad 4 very fast, in only a few months, and it was over. So that was the issue with iPad 3, and that's why they're basically the same thing, iPad 3 and iPad 4. There's only the cable thing and then just some really basic things, differences between the iPad 4 and iPad 3, but basically they're almost the same thing. Now with your iPads, you do have this charger. Once again, you just plug it in there and that's it. Now, can you charge your iPads with this one? Yes, you can. This will work on your iPads. Okay, so that's for your iPad 4, this type of cable. Okay, now this cable is a lot different. Okay, this one can fit on your iPad or iPhone, whichever way. Okay, so this will fit in so many ways into your iPad, no matter which way you put it. Same thing for your iPhone. So this is basically for iPhone 5 and up. So iPhone 5, 5C, and 5S. So this is the cable that you get it with. Okay, so for your computer and to charge it up. Okay, and if you have an iPhone, you'll get it with this. If you have an iPad, you'll get it with this. Okay, so that's that. Now, let's say you're looking for other type cables. Now this one has your old school cable and has these two different ones. Okay, now these two different ones, this one's for Mophie cases or for your Samsung cell phones. Okay, so a Samsung S4, for example, this will fit, and this slightly bigger one is for other things. A lot of cameras use this type of input, but this one's mostly more universal. These are for Mophie cases. So if you buy a case that charges your phone, such as this one, okay, if I put on my phone, this will go here to charge my case. Okay, so most Mophie cases have that input, so it's this type of cable. Okay, so those are the different types of cables that you can get for your iPad, iPhone. Now this one right here is special. Now you can get these, but these are not original from Apple. Some of these cables, there were issues before when they went from iOS 4 till 5. Some of these they would still work, but your phone would say that the cable's not compatible with it, but yet it would still sync up with your computer and it will still charge your phone just as well as the original cables. However, just because of the OS, they wouldn't be 100% compatible, but they still work. Okay, so don't worry about that too much. If you get a cable, let's say from eBay, that's just $1 versus the $20 that you would pay on the Apple store. You might get that message, but it's still gonna charge your phone and everything. You do have to be careful with them. They're not all good cables, but yeah, just don't get the cheapest one. Okay. Now, talking about that, this is one of those cables. This is actually a 3-meter cable from eBay. This one's actually really good. It charges your iPad 3, okay, and it's 3 meters long, so it's pretty good. The longer they get, usually they charge your iPad slower for some reason, but that's what it is. Okay, So now that I've gone through the basic cables for your iPads and iPhones, iPads, now you can see the differences that there are between these. Remember, this one's the older one, the newer one, and if you have Samsung or something like that, you would get a cable that looks something like this. Okay, different ending than your iPhone cable. Okay, so Samsung's different, it won't fit on your iPhone. Much different. Here's an iPhone 5s, so you can see it's plugged in. So that's it for that. If you guys have any questions, comments about these cables, and or having issues with any of these cables, please ask me here below in the comments area, and don't forget to subscribe and rate. Thank you.